Swole, Normuth.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
It's Papa.
Welcome.
It's daddy time.
To the Daily Swole.
That's right. Testing, testicles, testicles. Oh. Welcome everyone to episode 1226 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gangcast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and the hoes? Thank you for joining me on YouTube at The Daily Swole. And of course, those of you that are kind of just straggling in on Facebook. If you watch there, thank you for being here. But of course, the best place to catch the live stream is on YouTube at The Daily Swole. So make sure you go subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single live stream. And I got a couple messages from some of you saying, oh my God, YouTube, you sons of bitches. You sons of bitches, you didn't give me notifications. Well, if you're not getting your notifications, it's probably your fault. We like to blame YouTube. We like to blame Facebook, but you go into your preferences and you prioritize the Daily Swole to get notified. If you are following even 10 people, you're not going to get notified every time fucking 10 people post or 10 people upload. Like they're going to be notifying you all the fucking time. So make sure that you customize your subscriptions and delete people that you don't like to watch anymore. That way YouTube will be like, this person follows a couple people. They want to see these notifications because they prioritize them, blah, blah, blah. So make sure you go in there and do that. Okay. All right. And stop hating on YouTube and Facebook. They're bringing me to you. They're putting me in your living room. They're putting me in your pocket. They're allowing me to tell you to pinch your nips every single day. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that great? Not a lot of people will help with that. Not a lot of people care if you pinch your nips, but YouTube and Facebook do. And I care. I care. I care. Look at, right, bub? Right, by pups? My baby girl? She cares. She cares. When you pinch your nips? Pinch your nips? She likes it. Look, see, she likes it. She loves it when you pinch the nippies. She loves it. Yes, you're a good girl. All right, Papa Swolio's on cam. Delicious. Delicious. What is this? Hi, I'm from... Oh, stop trolling. Anyway. Oh, yes. Oh, I feel good. I feel good today. So today I got a wedding to go to tonight, so I got to roll out of here. So today's going to be a shorter episode. Look at this hair. This hair is escaping. You know what? Should I just leave it like that? Should I just leave it like that? It looks like it's going to be fucking... Oh, my God. Why is the hair everywhere? It's always in the way. People ask me, why do you have long hair? And it's like, well, because it's awesome. Well, why do you never have it down? Because it gets in the fucking way. Because it gets in the way. Should I be one of those people that have like one long dread or something, like a style, trying to get attention? Just hang that down like this. I'm going to just hang it down like that. How's that look? How's that look? Good. Styling, right? Looking good? Looking sharp? I think so. Maybe this is the new thing. Maybe I can start this. Just kind of like... I know a lot of girls do like one purple streak or something, but maybe I can do that. Can I cross it over? It's all right. Do I look cool? All right, cool. I'm trendy. Well, I could do braids. I like braids. People ask me, do you ever braid your hair? I'm like, I get my hair braided. I don't braid it myself. Mama Swole will do that shit. I can't fucking braid my hair. I ain't got time for that shit. I don't care. Everyone thinks I take such good, you do so much stuff with your beard, so much stuff with my hair. As if I'm just like stroking it. I have trimmers and stuff. I have like, beard combs and stuff, but I'm using this now. I really don't use it too much on my own. I only like sit here and just like, what should I do? What should I post today? What should I do today? I'm going to do some videos where I'm just stroking my beard, see if they go viral. Just beard stroking. We're all over the place today. So today's video, surf spray stuff in my hair. Oh, to make it look like you have a sandy look, Zachary. Oh, I just got off the beach. I sprayed in my hair and it looks like all ruffled. It looks like I just walked off the sand. I'm styling. It's like surf or sand hair or it's called surf hair. I've seen that stuff like in Walgreens. It's fucking hair gel. It's just like busting a nut in your hair. You'll look the same way. Or you could actually go to the beach. Yaboosh. Well, not everyone's really close to the beach. Like me, I'm close to the beach. I don't go. I don't go. You know why? Because I can't do this. I can't bring my headphones and be like, hey, welcome everyone. Actually, I could from my phone. I'm all over the place today. I'm hyped up. I'm amped. Madeline, second time I watch on YouTube, usually watch on Facebook. Nice. Ooh, Jody, talk to me. Papa Swole, the nipple clamps of YouTube. I like that. I'll take that title. I'll be the nipple clamps of YouTube, the official nipple clamp podcast of YouTube. So today's podcast is about the journey of fitness and the results. So I wanted to just drop some straight fucking nutbag on you today and talk about the actual fitness journey. A lot of people don't like that word. I say it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not as bad as something like, I want to tone. All I want to do is I want to tone the muscle. That's like the kind of thing that you say that is not true. That doesn't exist. So you can't say, I want to tone. Doesn't happen like that. Doesn't exist. But you might not like the phrase journey. I've had some people say, I don't like the phrase fitness journey. Well, fitness journey, your process, it really is your life. It's your life. Whether or not you like to call it a fitness journey doesn't really matter. It's your life. Your process, your journey, it's what you're doing day to day. It's just your fucking life. You don't have to like the phrase. It's just another word for it. So when it comes to getting results, a lot of people will do whatever they fucking can, which is why people tend to go for shortcuts. A lot of people try to cut corners. A lot of people try to use the fat burners or take anabolic steroids or do things to get bigger faster, to lose weight faster. They do crash diets. They do hardcore, like 1,000 calorie cuts. They'll do any of these. They'll go raw vegan, they'll go paleo, then they'll go keto, and they'll change every couple seconds. They'll change every couple seconds, every couple, maybe not every couple seconds, but every couple weeks, every couple months, they're doing something different. How many of you know someone who's changing every time you talk to them? Every couple of weeks or every month or two, they're on a new thing. They're on a new fitness program, or they're on a new diet plan, or they're on some new shit. Every couple of weeks, every couple of months, they're on something new. And it's always something that's trendy, that's fad, that has like a name to it. They're always doing they're always putting themselves in a box and doing things a certain way, but they're jumping. And you have those people that are online too, that jump from program to program. You have a lot of people that sign up and that quit and that just hop. And that's one of the problems with lack of commitment with a program, and it's one thing to change when something's not working. And that's when a lot of people get afraid, because if you're not seeing results right away, you think, I'm plateaued, I'm not seeing results. So then you want to change and do something else. But that's the impatience. People are generally impatient. They think that they should be seeing change immediately. And if they're not seeing change immediately, then it's not working. But when it comes to nutrition and training, it takes weeks and weeks and months to see if a nutrition plan or a training protocol is working. Because the biggest variable that people don't want to talk about is your effort. So for those of you that are doing a program, that signed up for some fitness program or started a certain style of eating nutritionally, those people, or those of you that are doing that, just because you're, quote, doing it doesn't mean you're doing it well. And that's something that we don't talk about enough. People don't take enough personal responsibility for not doing it well, for sucking at it. And just like I've said before, if you sit down to play a piano for the first time, you're going to fucking suck. There's no way in hell that you're going to be good immediately the first time you do something. That's ridiculous. It's a practice. It's something you have to build up doing. It's something that you have to do over and over and over again. You have to practice lifting. You have to practice yoga. You have to practice nutrition. You have to practice. And when it comes to a fad is something that's popular. And yes, keto is a fad. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work, but it is a fad. It means it's something that is trending now. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work. So I see people in the comment, it's not your identity, Cynthia. Keto is not your identity. I'm so tired of people shitting on keto as a fad. I've lost 89 pounds because you cut fucking carbohydrates and you're not overeating calories. That's why you're losing weight. And that's great. That's great. You feel way better. Yeah, because you're not pounding simple carbohydrates. Absolutely. Carbohydrates are really not good for most people, especially in the excess that people consume them. But it's still a fad. It's still trending, and it's a very trendy thing. But it doesn't mean that it's not a thing, and it doesn't mean that it doesn't work. Now, the long term, even experts are generally recommending like keto long term might not be the best option, but that's up to you. Okay? The whole idea is that you are sticking with something consistently, and the effort in which you all put in for your nutrition, for your training, that's going to have a massive, I guess, what's the word? It's going to have a massive outcome. That's going to be fucking everything. It's going to be everything, what you do with it. So you can sign up for a program, you can start a nutrition plan and not put a lot of effort into it and not be consistent with it and not really try hard, because you could do keto really sloppy. You could do vegan extremely sloppy, and many and most do. Many people do keto wrong, and they're eating tons of fucking dairy and just pounding all sorts of just fats no matter what it is. And most people do keto incorrectly. And it's just a whole lot of different, self-sabotaging methods, because people are just thinking that if they call it something, if they name it something, and if they follow something that someone else is doing near them without doing their own research and putting their own effort in, that's just going to happen. And when someone doesn't get results, usually it comes down to someone else's fault, which is essentially the point of this topic right now. Because if you are not getting results with your nutrition, it's usually who told you about that diet, or whoever created that diet, or whoever created that fitness program. It's that person's fault. That didn't work for me. Well, maybe you didn't work for that. You ever think about that? Maybe you're not taking responsibility for the lack of effort or your lack of execution with that nutrition plan, with that training program, which is often the case. And someone who's changing their training or changing their diet every couple weeks or every couple months, those are quitters. Those are quitters. Those are people that are perpetually never getting results. If you're changing what you're doing all the time, chances are you're not going to get results, possibly ever, because you don't invest time. You don't really go all in. You're not really trying hard enough. You can lose weight and you can be successful with so many different ways of eating, with so many different styles of training. You really can. You can get so many fucking results. So many results if you're consistent. And when it comes to the fitness journey, all that means is your life. So what's really the goal? What's really the goal? Is it the result, or is it what you're doing on a day-to-day basis? What do you think is really the goal? And I think most people get this twisted, because in reality, the goal is the journey. The goal is the process. The goal is your life. It's not losing 100 pounds, even though that's what you think it is. It's not losing 200 pounds, even though that's what it sounds like, because we can count. We can count 200 pounds. Oh, cool. That's the end result. Well, newsflash, just because you lose 200 pounds doesn't mean you're going to be happy. You might be healthier because you're not carrying around 200 pounds. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. But just because you lose weight, or just because you put on 20 pounds of muscle, let's say that's your goal too, because we shouldn't always talk about weight loss. Some of you are trying to bulk up. Some of you are just trying to maintain your body weight and kind of swap out a little bit, build some muscle, trim some fat over time. But a lot of people are trying to go for this end goal. But what's the end goal? The end goal is you're going to die. The end goal is you're going to be 6 feet under the fucking ground. So is that the best thing to go for, like a physical appearance? Now, we talk a lot about obesity, and yeah, it's extremely important that you are approaching your health and fitness with a long-term mindset, because overall health and maintaining a healthy body mass and a healthy body fat percentage and mobility, all that's important, but how you feel and your mental health is more important, because even when you're older and your body does get weaker over time, you can still be vibrant until the day you die, but you're going to get weaker. That's what death is. That's what that gradual decay is. So psychologically, you have to be locked in. You have to practice that. And that's really hard. And I'm still practicing it myself, and I'll keep on practicing it until the day I die. But that journey, what you're doing every day, your life, that should be the goal. Enjoying today, enjoying going through all this, enjoying eating quality foods, enjoying going to the gym or going to the beach for a walk or going cycling or swimming or whatever it is you do. You can overlay that with your goals. You can overlay that with what you're trying to accomplish, but that shouldn't be your goal, shouldn't just be the number at the end. It shouldn't just be the way you look in the mirror at the end. That can be part of it. That can be part of the inspiration, but it shouldn't be what you're thinking about all the time, because what if you never achieve that? Not everyone is supposed to have a six-pack, or not everyone will be able to have a six-pack. Not everyone will be able to lose that 200 pounds. Just because you set a goal doesn't mean you're going to get it, doesn't mean you deserve it, doesn't mean you're going to achieve it. It doesn't give you any entitlement to having 100 pounds of weight loss. That's That's hard. Your body has adapted to holding a couple extra 100 pounds of weight, and you're obese. Your body, there's no fucking guarantee that you're going to lose that. Just even if you eat better and you train hard, like maybe you don't pull it off. Maybe you don't. So hanging your whole existence and your identity on that end result, you're still going to be either an empty soul inside. You're still going to be miserable and have 200 pounds lost. You're still going to be miserable and you'll be 20 pounds heavier, more muscular. Let's say you're trying to bulk up. You'll bulk up and you'll be 20 pounds heavier and you'll still be a miserable piece of shit. So it's important that you are going through your day and going through your life with this different mindset. Your goal should be enjoying what you're doing day to day. That should be your goal, because it's kind of like working for 30, 40, 50 years in a job that you fucking hate to retire and have peanuts in the bank account and have just used your life doing shit that you fucking hate every day. It's the same thing with fitness. I don't agree with entertainment for fitness to get results. It doesn't always work. For some people, it does. For some people, it does. For some people, it works. You can go and do Zumba and lose tons of weight, and that's exactly what you want, and that makes you happy. You don't want to be physically look a certain way. You just want weight loss. You don't care if you get super lean. Everyone has their own different journey. Everyone has their own wants and desires. So if that's what you like, that's fine. But entertainment doesn't necessarily lead to results. Fun things don't necessarily get you where you want to go. If you enjoy them, like for me, I enjoy doing this podcast. I enjoy coming here every day and laying this fucking down. I enjoy making YouTube videos. I enjoy making training content for those of you that are in Swolenormous X. I love doing mobility videos and writing programs and answering questions and, doing masterclass and doing the Sunday Funday. Like, I love these things, and I created these things to do because I like doing them. And I like the goal that I have with this business, with this brand, and to help people. And this is just we're kind of going with the flow here, but I am enjoying the flow. I am enjoying the process. I'm enjoying this journey. And a lot of people are going through their life. Forget the fitness part. That's part of it. That's integrated with your life. But the whole thing they fucking hate. The whole thing they fucking hate. They don't like, they're stressed every day. They don't like going to the gym. They don't like the way they look. They don't like their family. They don't like their fiance or their. And if you don't like your fiance, I mean, that's a good sign to fucking get the hell out. But if you don't like your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or girlfriend, like you're stuck and you feel like shit, like it doesn't matter what that, I want to gain 15 pounds. I want to get a little bit leaner. Those physical things aren't really that important. They are for health. They really are, which is why we go hard on obesity and stuff all the time. But it's not all of it. It's just a part of it, because you could have real poor mental health and look really great. You can be physically, wow, I have abs, but then you could be a depressed, miserable fucking person, which is why I'm always talking about meditation. Like, if you're not going inside and working your brain, you're only working a fraction of what you're not even working the control center. You're only getting so much mental and physical health from the training itself, unless you're actually addressing directly your mental and your psychological health and your mental and psychological approach. But everyone's just taking medications. Everyone's just sedating themselves. And that's why people are fucking shooting up places and going fucking nuts and, having all these issues, because it's also food. The food's related. Food's related directly to depression and fucking mental health. All of this. It's like this one big sticky gumball of all this fucking shit. It's this oozy soup of just sludge that's fucking up people's heads. And we have to address that. It's part of your life. It's part of your life. You have to create those habits. It's what you do every day. And if you want things to change, then you have to change what you're doing. You have to change what you're doing. We love as a society. Can't even talk today. We love as a society to cover up. We love to cover symptoms. We love to address, the feeling of it. We love to address, obviously, we talk about feelings all the fucking time. Fat acceptance, health at every size, body positivity. It's all feelings. We're playing the feelings game. And if we're playing the feelings game, there's no way forward. There's no way forward when it comes to feelings. So we have to be a little bit more objective with the facts. Okay, we know that the human body should move. We know that we should be eating better food. So is it really that complicated? So we move more. We move the way we enjoy. We move, we lift, we push things, we exercise, we move our bodies, and then we eat better foods. How fucking complicated is that? If we just eat better foods, eat better foods and exercise more, mental health is going to be so much more improved. I know a lot of you are dropping in the comments right now that your like exercise has helped you mentally. I put in the comments. Does exercise help you with your mental health? And you don't have to have mental health issues, but it prevents issues from arising. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting for someone to have mental problems? Why are we waiting to be fucked up in the head before we address it? Why are we waiting until someone fucking psychologically snaps to then give them medication that doesn't fix the fucking problem? It just treats the symptoms. Literally just treats the symptoms. We give someone medication because of the symptoms. We're not getting to the root cause of the fucking food, of the exercise, of doing something that you enjoy with your life. So when it comes to the journey and the results, I know you all want results. I want results too. I don't have any specific, I'm not trying personally right now. And that's why I'm thinking a lot about this stuff, because my goals and what I want isn't to put on 3 pounds of muscle mass. I don't really care about that kind of a goal right now. For me personally, you might, which is totally cool. For me, that's not my thing. I've been lifting for fucking 20 years, building more muscle or trying to build more muscle. Right now, it's not like I'm not really keen on it just because it's extremely challenging and taxing on the body. And I don't really need to keep on getting bigger. It's just not something that I'm interested in. I'm working more on mobility and other aspects of my health and wellness because I found that it's much more important to work from the top down, to work on the brain pieces rather than the physical pieces in terms of, it's exercise. When you're doing meditation, it's exercise. Meditation is training. It's training. It's mental training. You do your physical training and you do your mental training, and they both help one another. It's going to help you. That kind of approach is going to help you with all aspects of your health. It's going to help with how you approach your goals. It's going to help with how you approach your nutrition. It's all a practice. And if you're not enjoying and you're not treating your process and your journey as the result, you're missing out, because you're going to get to that result maybe, and you're going to be miserable because the process was fucking garbage. But that's your life. So you want to go through a miserable fucking life to lose 10 pounds? To lose 100 pounds? It's fucking ridiculous. It's stupid. It's stupid for that to be the end goal. That should be the byproduct. Weight loss or weight gain, that should be the end result of you enjoying what you're doing day to day. That should be the end result. That should be a byproduct. That should be a result, but that should not be the goal. Because if you're chasing 50 pounds to lose, you're going to cut corners. You're going to do things that you're always going to be chasing that fucking carrot, and it's not a healthy approach. It's not a healthy approach because life isn't analytical like that. It's not just 2 + 2 = 4 and 4 + 1 = 5. There's a lot of stuff going on. There are a lot of different shades of everything that we're doing here that's going up in the brain, and we don't know everything yet. Just my thoughts on it. I was thinking about results today. I'm like, we got to come in. We have to check everyone. Got to check you a little bit. So think about that. Think about your process. So this weekend and tomorrow's a Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. Tomorrow's a Sunday Funday Q&A-ness. So any questions that you have tomorrow, I'm going to answer fucking all of them. So make sure you turn on your post notifications. But I want you to remind yourself and remember that today, you can change your approach. You can start working on your approach. It's about how you are undertaking your days, how you are undertaking your fitness. Are you only focused on that goal, and are you sacrificing your day to day and you're fucking miserable? If you think about your goals and those results as a byproduct of enjoying and taking care of yourself every single day, you are going to get there. You're going to get there. And guess what? What if you don't get there? What if you don't lose all 100 pounds? What if you lose 75? But you're pursuing your health and your life every single day, day by day, and you're enjoying going through your life. If you don't get that, you're going to enjoy. Look, you're enjoying. Like the default is you are enjoying yourself. The default is you are enjoying your process and your journey. The default is you are in a positive place. The default is you're being successful day to day. It's not going to matter if you lose all 100 pounds. You're going to lose what you should lose. You're going to lose what you're going to feel great. You're going to feel great because day to day, you're focusing on better things. And then when you lose that weight at the end, it's going to be where you're supposed to be. And you're going to feel better about it because you didn't sacrifice your entire life to get to a certain number at the end. That's what people do for retirement. They're trying to put money away so they can have some money in the bank so they can fucking die. I don't know. People are sacrificing their entire lives, being miserable, and then you're left with nothing at the end. So don't go through your whole entire fitness journey just fucking smashing your head against the wall. It's great to look a certain way. It's great to be in a healthy weight range. We do know that physically you should be in a healthy weight range. You shouldn't be obese. But if you approach your training and your nutrition with that type of mindset and you switch what your goal is, you're going to get those other objective goals. You're going to get the weight loss or the muscle gain if you're focusing on doing what you enjoy and embracing the process on a day-to-day basis. It's about consistency. It's about discipline. It's about building those habits. And if you shift your mindset to, addressing your mental training and your mental health on a day-to-day basis, and you enjoy what you're doing in your process and your execution of your daily tasks, you're going to get those results, and you're not going to have to fucking have this candle burning under your ass. You're going to get there, and you're going to get there in a much more healthier manner. So it's not like it's over when you're done. Like it's over when you're dead. So don't always have that fucking endpoint just like hanging over your head, because that's a miserable way to go through your life. It really is. It really is. If you're only thinking about those numbers, you're always going to feel like you're falling short. You're going to think about losing 100 pounds every single day. That's not going to happen. That's going to happen over the course of years, maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years. Maybe you really struggle and it takes you 5. But if you're going through your process and you're doing your best and you're enjoying your life and you're working on all the aspects of your health the way you should, with your meditation, with your mobility, with your yoga, strength training, you're doing the best you can, you're going to get to that 4, 5, 6 year point anyway. So may as well enjoy what you're doing and embrace what you're doing. I'm not saying enjoy like it's supposed to be entertainment. It's hard work, but you build those habits and discipline, and then that time is going to pass anyway. And if you're enjoying it, you're going to lower your stress. If you're feeling better, if you're happier, if you're enjoying your life more, you're going to have a lot more success with weight loss or muscle gain because you're not stressing yourself out. Stress is really bad for the system. So just something to think about today on a Saturday. And I'm going to lead you. I'm going to leave you with that. I want you to think about that today. I really do. I don't want to overindulge this episode. I don't want to over explain it, but I want you to, if you have to, listen to this again. And I want you to really reinforce this and think about how you go through your life and how you go through your day. And are you only looking at that end goal as the barometer and the measurement of your success? Or are you going through every single day and you are, really embracing and enjoying the process of your life? It's not just a fitness process. Fitness and your life are together. It's not separate. They're one and the same, and they're very, very integrated. And it's important to make sure that you are addressing your days and your life in that manner. It's not separate, it's together. So how is that all playing out in your life? And I want you to think about that today. And tomorrow, the Sunday Funday Q&A-ness, don't miss it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 1226 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. Sunday Funday Q&A-ness tomorrow. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you for 1227. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose. Your boy Papa Swole. Out.